Warframe, how to farm platinum. Now, as a trader of Warframe who's been playing for 7 years, I know exactly how to make the most platinum, the best ways to farm. I'm going to tell you exactly what is right and what is wrong about this video. Clarify some prices if anything is wrong. Link in his channel in the description. 99% of people who make videos talking about how to farm platinum don't even have a shit ton of platinum, and they're decently new to the game, surprisingly enough. Let's hope that this guy's a veteran. If he's not, that's fine. Let's just hope his information's relevant.
I'm gonna teach you how to get platinum in Warframe. What the fuck even is platinum? And why are Warframe players addicted to it? Fairly simply explained, platinum is the premium currency of Warframe. Now, Warframe is a free-to-play game, and aside from a bunch of cosmetics, there really isn't anything exclusive you couldn't get by not spending money.
How you get things in Warframe is either by spending your time farming them or spending money and using your platinum to buy them. Because of the trade system in the game, you can farm items in the game by putting in your time and then trade with other people to get platinum. And then you can buy whatever you want with that platinum. There are a few things that you can't buy with platinum. For example, you cannot get the Deimos pets for platinum. You need to actually go out and do stuff. Even if you use platinum to try to speed the farm up, you're going to be using 1,000 platinum for one pet. There's certain things where you literally cannot buy it with money or platinum, and you actually need to put time in. There's also a few things that you can't buy with platinum that you can only buy with money that aren't tradable, and those are the Tenogen skins.
Platinum has its benefits, since it has an insane amount of uses. Let's say you finally got all the parts for your new Warframe or weapon or whatever. So off you go to the foundry and boom.
Boom, bam, bam.
There's the part everyone hates. The waiting. It takes about a good 3 to 4 days for a Warframe to be completely built and a day to 2 days for weapons. Some resources like Formao or faction specific resources like detonite injectors or field drum can take 12 hours to 23.
This is uninformed information. This isn't misinformation, but this is just a lack of information. You get all of these field drawn, the detonite injectors, the mutagen masses, all for free without crafting them just by doing Fortuna Bounty Tier 4. You have a high chance of getting at least 2 just by doing 1 Tier 4 bounty. I've done a Tier 4 bounty on Fortuna and come up with 8 field drawn, built fully. So no, you don't want to rush these, obviously. You don't want to buy these. You can farm these for like fuck.
You can also purchase drop chance, drops, credits, and even experience boosters to make your farming life easier. Of course, you can buy cosmetics and items that are tradable between players, but more to that later.
Dude, I need to probably talk about the most important things that you should be spending platinum on when you're new game, because so many people talk about stuff. You should just buy slots, you should just buy potatoes, you should just buy this, that. What you should really be buying is fucking boosters. You should be buying a month of boosters, because boosters literally cuts your farm in half. If you need credits, you do half of the credit farm and you get the amount that you need. If you need resources, you do half. And if you have a resource drop chance booster stacked, then you're going to be doing less than half. That means you're going to never need to actually focus farm for resources again unless you're planning on making an entire fucking dojo by yourself.
Why later? Because I will be discussing the whole of trading in Warframe and what I would do to improve it, but that will be at the end of the video. So you could say
the reality is that these probably not going to improve trading for a while, because if they do, it'll lower their profits. They sell Warframes for like 5 times the amount that people on Warframe Market sell for, and they get sales constantly. And the reason why is because there's no good trading system implemented into the game, and you have to use trade chat. A lot of people don't want to use Warframe Market, even though it's the fastest way to get stuff for cheap and the most competitive place to buy stuff. But a lot of people don't want to use it simply because it's not in the game, and they are too lazy to alt tab, or when they try to alt tab, their PC is so old and potato that it crashes.
that platinum plays an integral role in making your Warframe life a little more enjoyable. But how do you even get platinum? And are there any fast ways to obtain large amounts?
Number for
Let's
80.
just go over the easiest way first.
Dude, okay. Okay, dude. I've had people say that this is the fastest, the easiest, the best. Oh my god, people use so many adjectives for this farming method, but in reality, they're all wrong. This farming method, the best thing to describe farming relics, cracking relics, is a long-term investment that will pay off if you put in hundreds of hours. If you do not, it's not a good fucking farming method for platinum. You're literally self-scamming. The amount people pay for one part is ridiculously low, even if it's a vaulted set. I can sell a Nova set for 200 in trade chat. If I try to sell a single part of it to Warframe Market, I'm getting 10 platinum. Even the most rare part out of all of them is only 45. For a full set, you're only getting 70 platinum, not even. And the thing is that when you're doing prime relics, because of how many fucking warframes are in the game, you're not going to be getting warframe sets or weapon sets finished within a day or even a couple days. You're not going to get a full set. You're going to be forced to sell single parts for fucking garbage and get nothing. Do not farm prime sets as a new player. You want to wait later on and you want to put in time here and there, but you don't want to think of this as your best way, fastest way, easiest way. It's not. The best, easiest, fastest way when you're starting is corrupted mods. I'll go over that later.
Relics, aka selling prime parts. In your time playing Warframe, you will have encountered multiple relics, or affectionately called space cabbages. These cabbages of good fortune hold the blueprints to multiple prime parts. Now the thing with primed Warframes and or weapons is that they are constantly on a rotation, except right now because the Prime Resurgence event is live, but I digress. The rotation means that some primed items are currently vaulted, and the relics for these items are rare.
Alright, so this was actually released during Prime Resurgence, so you know what, I kind of gotta take it back, because during Prime Resurgence, farming prime sets was probably the best way to farm platinum. Now this is another thing that I need to address that everybody forgets to mention, and I don't know why the fuck everybody forgets to mention. Events are the #1 way to make platinum. Plague Star comes every couple of years or every year or so. Fucking a full set on Warframe Market is 400 right now. A full set is only 10 parts, that's 40 per part. Orphix Venom, you are able to farm all OG arcanes from the ones you get from Eidolon super quickly, like Energize. The thing is that Energize max sets are going for 2k right now. I'm flipping Energize. I'm getting sets for 1800 and selling them for 2k for 200 profit in a single trade. 100 profit per trade because it's split into 2 trades. Motherfucking, there's new prime frames coming out. You might not consider this an event, but for the first week it really is. If you farm a new prime set that just came out for the first week, maybe even first month, you can make stupid amounts of platinum. Prime Resurgence, which is the event he's doing. Vaulted primes are unvaulted. Things like Loki that used to be 500 have dropped to 180. I just sold a Loki for 350, a Saren for 300, and a Vauban for 350 in the last 24 hours. So it's like people will screw themselves over. Look at this guy, Flowman over here. Motherfucker, how much is he gonna sell Saren Prime? Whatever Warframe market is. Dude, this is the problem with the majority of people talking about sets and stuff. Like farming stuff. Bro, you sell it for Warframe market prices, you're getting 195. If you're patient, you're getting 200. I sell more than one set per day in trade chat for 300. Why are you guys doing this? You're hurting yourself. There are actually people who make fake accounts daily to post low prices as sellers to manipulate you guys into self-scamming, and you guys keep falling for it. Use trade chat to sell shit. Holy fuck.
Meaning the parts are rare, and in a free market economy, rare means expensive, so keep an eye out on vaulted relics at all times. How do we obtain relics, you ask? Now there are 4 rarities when it comes to relics: Lith, Meso, Neo, and Axii, and all of these can either be farmed in combination or solo depending on the mission you select. I found the following locations to have the best relic to time spent ratio. For Lith relics, you want to
got Wukong for 65, and guess what? I sold one yesterday for 150. This is the thing, you guys. Prime Warframes is where it's at. People in trade chat are always looking for Prime Warframes that for some reason people on Warframe Market are not willing to sell them to. These people on Warframe Market have sets literally half price of what the people on trade chat are willing to pay, but they're not selling them because they're not messaging the people in trade chat. They're putting their prices on Warframe Market, being lazy as fuck, not reading trade chat, not doing anything. I sit here and message one person in trade chat and he pays triple the price of Warframe Market because nobody else is fucking sending him an offer.
Either do the Habit Capture in the Void or HIF on
I'm sorry.
Diamonds with a team. For Meso,
I'm taking
you want
inspiration
to do
from
multiple
Tanner
rounds of defense on Io, Jupiter. For Neo and Axii relics, Xeni on Eris is definitely your best choice.
I can't believe what I just heard. This is in 2021. Bro, I was playing during this time and I remember this is not the fastest way. Motherfucker, why are you lying to people? Let me see this again.
Habit Capture in the Void.
Yes, this is the best place to get Lith relics, is to capture in the
Or
void.
HIF on Deimos
This is not no.
with a team. For Meso, you want to do
He said with the team as well. Oof.
multiple rounds of defense on
No. This is where you go for Lith relics. This is where you go for Meso and Neo relics. They're both captures in the void. Both the captures in the void. about the captures, that's where you go. This is where you go for accents. These are objectively the best, fastest ways to get these relics. And if you do any other method, you're hurting yourself. If you care about your time and you want to put in time for relics, if you want to trade your time for relics, this is the best objective way to get them. Okay, capture is really easy. Just capture the target. You can do it solo. You should do it solo. You should use titanium, speed belt, and fucking disruption. Get a squad. Use Wukong or Wisp or something, and just, you know, one Axie relic per every 2 to 3 minutes if you have a full squad. That's good. Maybe even less time if you're focusing. Back to the
Io,
Ron.
Jupiter. For Neo and Axii relics, Zeni on Ares is definitely
Super Ron. Super Ron.
your best choice. For Meso and Neo relics, you can go to Kappa on Setna, which
Huh?
also grants 60/60 mods that tend to be sought after. And lastly,
Bro, this guy's trolling us.
you can also buy relic packs from your allied syndicates for about 20,000 standing. To crack these relics, you will need to do
It's not about 20k standing. It's exactly 20k standing. I'm
Fisher
sorry, dude.
missions.
I'm sorry, bro. I
Collect
can't.
Fisher drops from defeated enemies. How
These
and
people, dude.
specifically how fast you can crack these relics depends on the mission you do, but I'll cover that in a later video. After you've cracked a relic, you will get a random item from it. The items are tiered into
Bro,
bronze.
he said depending on the mission you do, it can be faster or slower, but I'll cover that in a minute. Motherfucker, just tell us which the best ones are to do, like capture, extermination, rescue, maybe sabotage, and potentially crossfire if it's an extermination, or spy, depending on, you know, if you like spy missions. If you're one of those people who uses Wukong and knows how to do spy missions quickly, you might get them faster than capture, extermination, or rescue. Anyways, those are the fishes that you should want to do. Survival, defense, excavation, interception are all garbage. Even disruption is pretty trash. Disruption's not completely trash, but disruption's is better to do. I don't know. I have more fun with disruption when it's not on a fisher.
Silver and gold, with each tier being more rare. That is by definition and is often not actually the case, but that just depends on the parts.
By definition of, and motherfuck, the rarity of the parts has to do with how long they've been in the game or unfarmable but still in the game. Like when something gets added to the game, it becomes farmable for a long time period, and then it becomes vaulted, and then after that the price starts to go up as people can no longer farm the relics. People are getting sets and selling them to other people, and then the price, it's going up over time because the supply is going down. The demand might be even saying set steadil or go up and down. Who fucking know? Anyway,
It's present in the actual relic. You can increase your
everything gets unvaulted and literally,
by spending
bro,
void traces
shut
to
the fuck
refine
up for a second.
relic.
Everything gets unvaulted in such a way that if you invest in one or two things, you're fucking yourself over completely. You want to invest in all the vaulted stuff that is going up in value, and the things that are at the top, you want to be careful about not over investing into, because these are most likely the things that DE will want to release next, and then bring those prices will drop back down to the bottom. And if you sell during this period of when they were high, and then you were buying them because they were so high, and then they get unvaulted and they go low and you start selling, you completely miss the idea of how markets work. What you want to do is buy stuff when it's vaulted but still super cheap, and then sell stuff when the price goes up lots, and then whenever something gets unvaulted, you don't want to just sell all the shit that you have, you want to buy the dip. See, when Banshee and Mirage prices drop like crazy, literally cut in half after like a month of them being unvaulted, I stocked up like crazy. I got so many Banshee Mirage sets. Instead of selling the investment that I had, I doubled my investment. I doubled down on my investment. I bought the fucking dip, and now because of that, I'm sitting on like a stupid amount of platinum worth of Banshee Mirage sets, and the value has gone back up to what they used to be. So yeah, like markets go up and down, so if you're a smart investor, you won't fuck yourself over in the long run.
With each refinement, you increase your chances, ultimately ending at Radiant Relics. Now, in my humble opinion, the best way to crack relics is to either bite the bullet and radiant them all, then look for a crew that is willing to do either an excavation or interception for the fastest.
What?
Radiant them all, then look for a crew that is willing to do either an excavation or interception for the fastest endurance cracking. Or you could not.
The fastest endurance cracking? This dude said excavation or interception for the fastest relic cracking. Is he actually trying to scam people's time? What is this guy talking about? If you do a rad squad with somebody, you only want to do it if it's like a capture, exterm, rescue, sabotage, spy, crossfire, exterm, only the fucking shit that's fastest. Otherwise, what are you doing?
Not radiant refine them and just take your chances. for my own personal.
If you want to get something that is in the uncommon or the rare, do not use that relic until you radiant it. If you want something that's from the common, fucking spam that relic. If you want something that's from the uncommon or the rare, you got to radiant it if you care, you know? If you're trying to focus farm on this one thing, you don't want to waste your relic. Relics are so easy to get. You do one capture, 1 minute later you get a relic. Boom.
Experience, refinement beyond flawless is kind of unnecessary, especially when your whole crew is using the same relic anyway. Then again, my RNGesus hates my fucking guts, so take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, you cracked a relic, got a prime blueprint, now what? You sell it, of course. But where? In trade chat? No, compadre. You sell it on Warframe.net.
This guy's trying to scam his fucking viewers, bro. Like, what? I swear, bro. This is the problem with Warframe YouTubers nowadays, is